Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool wooden wall crank telephone, and this is Ron's equipment from Texas, and this is the initial checkout of this really cool wooden wall crank telephone. Now we want to run through a little bit about what needs to be done. We want to install a modular line port so that Ron can simply bring in any length, any color line cord that he chooses and plug right into the modular port. Makes for a simple, easy plug and play connection. We want to troubleshoot the receiver cloth cord. If that cloth cord turns out to be good, we're going to go ahead and utilize it in the conversion. We also want to troubleshoot the receiver capsule. Now this has the original diaphragm style receiver capsule, but if we cannot get enough audio out of that original diaphragm style receiver, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the receiver capsule. We also want to troubleshoot the hook switch. We want to make sure that that's in working condition. We're going to rewire this telephone the way we want it wired to work the way we want it to work. We want to troubleshoot the solenoids for the bells. Now, if they're usable, that's fine. We'll use them in the conversion. If not, we'll have to repair or replace the solenoids. We also want to adjust the bells, and we want to make sure that we have as much ring action as we can get out of this telephone. Now the transmitter will have to be replaced, so we'll take care of that issue. In this conversion, we are installing a keypad in the battery box area, and we want that keypad to be amplified. We also want to troubleshoot the magneto. We're going to go through the magneto and make sure that it's producing voltage. If not, it will need to be repaired or replaced. We also want to install a circuit that we design and build here at the shop that allows you to walk up to this telephone, crank the magneto, ring the original bells, but not backfeed any voltage into the telephone line, and yet when you get a call, the original bells will ring. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We want to get a start on this unit. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this really cool wooden wall crank telephone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting, repairing, and converting process. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we want to go ahead and ring the bells. So we're going to use the magneto. We'll go ahead and crank the unit. I'll let that go one more time. Now what we can do is use the analyzer and send a ring cycle like you were getting a call, so we'll start that. We'll let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time and we'll give you some dial tone. Go ahead and hang our receiver capsule up. Okay, we're back now and we're ready to start our final checkout. Now, we also want to mention that we usually on our final checkouts use an audio amplifier so that you can hear the audio from a receiver. And this keypad has an audio amplifier that can be turned up and down. So we're just going to set the receiver capsule right in front of the video, and you should be able to hear the audio from the receiver capsule. Now, I also want to mention that we're going to use the line cord when we want dial tone. We'll just plug it in or unplug it. That way we don't have to reach up and use the hook switch. So we're going to go ahead and give you some dial tone. And we can turn the dial tone down. Or we can turn it back up. Now what we want to do is use our keypad. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch our numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. I'm going to push the flash. That will give us dial tone and last number redialed. If you watch the analyzer, it will end in a 2. We can go ahead and unplug our line. That'll take dial tone away. Now that we know that our keypad is dialing out, we're able to use the flash and redial functions. We also have a mute function here, and we're not going to use that. We've had conversations on this telephone. We want to go ahead and push this button on the switch box. That will give us a line out, totally take the analyzer out of the situation, and we can call a time and temp number. We'll go ahead and give you some dial tone, and we'll dial that number.
The time and temperature is coming up after this. To hear the time and temperature, just stay on the line. Today is Thursday, August 15th. The current time, 8:14 p.m. and the temperature, 81 degrees.
Now we can call one other number. We'll call my number and it'll be busy. Go ahead and give you some dial tone, and we'll make that call. Go ahead and pull our line cord and take dial tone away. Now that we know that this really cool wooden wall crank telephone has been repaired and converted, we can return it to Ron and he can enjoy this telephone. I'm sure it's going to look great wherever it's installed. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.